Hi everyone, we're still down at the old campsite here in Woolacombe, or Morthoe it is actually. Today we're going to go fishing. Avril's now making a cup of tea, so I thought I'd give you a little tour of the van just to show you we've had a brilliant stay. The campsite's getting pretty quiet now because it's end of season, but I'll give you a quick show of the van. Right, here we go. So we're watching Homes Under the Hammer. The hammer. Avril's now going to make a cup of tea. We've had a really good stay here. This van, this fifth wheel has got everything we need, or for two people. You won't want any more really. An excellent pitch, lovely view out the back on the lake. The folks are fishing out there, if you can see that. They're fishing in the lake, and I've seen them actually pulling carp and roach and rudd and all sorts of stuff out. Everything's worked really fine, I can't believe it. I mean, there's the old fridge, is really, really cold. All the meat's frozen in there. Fridge. There's plenty for living in, touring, long terming. A little bit big maybe for weekends. There's a lot to haul about. But here's our bedroom. Nice wardrobe here. You've seen all these in the videos, I'm sure. But this is actually in use, and us using it. And the shower, everything here that you need. It's like a little plug and play flat. That's what it's like. How have you slept, Avril? Have you enjoyed your stay?
Yeah, really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it.
Enjoyed the sleigh? You had any nightmares?
No, only you.
I don't believe that. Not for 1 minute. But you slept okay, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. There we go. Got a good kitchen. Good appointed kitchen here. He knocks up some decent food from this old kitchen here. You're getting the hang of the cooking, aren't you, mate? Yeah. Alright. Right, a little walk around the outside now. I'm sure you've seen these. Got the landing legs down on the bottom there. That stabilises it all. It's not self-levelling, but it's almost as good as, really. If you get used to actually using it, you can get it pretty level. Our storage lockers, they're pretty full of bits and pieces. Gas in there, usual hitch, everything. Got my fishing rods there, that's where we're going today. Me and Steve are going fishing today. Right, I'll show you the back here. Right, there you go. This pipe here, that's the drains. So we're on grey water only here, so we're storing the black. Well, we're only here for a week or so, so we'll take that home with us and dump it in our septic tank at home or on the campsite. The mains water hooks up through here. Let me just open that. There you go. The mains water comes in on this pipe here. Just goes in there. So we're on the mains. And the mains electricity just plugs in just the same on the Caravan socket. There you go. On the front, just as you would if you was using a Caravan or a motorhome. Here comes a guy cutting the grass. And there he is cutting the grass, and then it goes on the mains water here, on there. So we've got mains water, there's no carrying water butts and all sorts of stuff like that. Right, we're all ready to go now. We're going to pack up from the campsite. I thought I'd do a quick video on just packing up, basically, hooking up and driving out of the campsite, and just things that are handy to remember. For instance, these doors, they've all got these sort of catches. Make sure all the doors like this are all locked, because as you're going along, they'll just crash and bang and smash everything up. Right, these doors are locked. The fridge, you want to switch the fridge off so it doesn't strike up on gas and stuff like that. So we'll switch that off, and obviously switch the gas bottles off. Now everything, like for instance, Avril's left that glass splash black up. Now if the first corner, that we smashed in 1,000 pieces, so that needs to be put down. So everything, doors, everything, kettles, everything put away in the sink, stored away as best you can. We've got the all important golf clubs there. Then it's pride of place. Right, we pretty much got everything there. Right, if you could just bring the wardrobe slide in, Avril. Just bring the wardrobe slide in, and then you'll just hear the noise Just slow down as that comes in. That just goes up to the bed. Right, that's fully in. Right, now we'll bring the main slide in. This is basically how easy it is. The slides will come in, so packing up really doesn't take very long at all. Everything's stowed down low as best you can, and just them few key points. If you get that right, you don't. Hold on a minute. Now there's a classic. We're crushing the bin. Right, so we need to move the bin. Right, put it in, Avril. That's it, that's fully in. So then we just pop the bin down, we'll put that down somewhere there, and that shouldn't fly about too much. So we just pop that down there. Right, everything's in here now. Let's get out of here before we fall over. Right, we'll put the lights out. Film ones. Right, that's the lights out. Right, if we get out of here, right, the steps just literally stow away. As simple as that. There's no heavy lifting or anything like that. They go inside the unit, and then the door just shuts back on there. Put the arm over, just put the arm over and lock the door. Right, these are the belly lockers. They're pretty much full up with stuff, so if you could just shut that one, Avril. Make sure we switch the gas off. Basically turn the gas off in here. So that's off. Right, now what we'll do is we'll back the truck on. Avril's going to demonstrate how easy this is. So we're going to just jump in there, start the truck up, pop it in reverse. And she just watches my hand signals. This is how easy it is to reverse it in. So that simply just goes in there, straight in, bang, that's it, fine, we're done. Right, never forget to pop this arm over. This arm is the most important bit on the hitch. Sometimes they automatically fly back, sometimes they don't, but always double check this. So if that's in like that and over like that, that's locked in. We will put a little lock in here, and the breakaway cable, which is this here, will go over there like that. So we'll put it on a lock in a minute, but that's what we need. Lock that in there. Right, so what we're going to do now, oh yeah, we're going to put the back legs up. Hold on a second, let's get around there. Right, these all have got stabilising legs on these units. Right, if you just press retract, remember to keep it plugged into the mains while you're doing this, and then it doesn't put undue sort of toll on the battery really. It's not rely on charging everything. So we've got our mains, it's a lot easier to hook everything up. And you see the legs going up, the one's gone up, keep going, Avril. That's it, fine. Well, dead handy if there's two of you here. That's where the spare wheel's kept, by the way, under here, if anyone wanted to know. Right, and then we just lift the front legs up over here. As I say, keep it plugged into the mains. Right, can you lift the front legs up for me, Avril, please? And all we do then, retract, obviously making sure it's all hooked up, which it is. So we're retracting the legs. Really simple process this is. Simply let it get a little bit off the ground. There you go, that's off the ground. I do, Avril. You can leave these a little bit long. They're not going to ground out or anything like that. It just makes the fan more stable when you actually drop the legs. Pop that off, pop that out and pop that in like that. As simple as that. Do that on both sides. We're almost ready to go. It's nice having my assistant here. I haven't got to do it. Right, now that really is plenty of room there. That's never going to ground out in a million years. Right, Avril's going to demonstrate plugging the plugs in here. So we've got to make sure these are nice and tight. You see they've got a keyway on the bottom. So they go in there, all the way in. That'll do. Just shut the lid. That's it. That's in. And the black one again. That's got a keyway, so it can only go in one way. And then we pop that in like that. There you go. Put the cables in. Flip the tailgate up. And we're pretty much good to go, other than just undoing take the mains off. And we're pretty much good to go. Right, final checks. It's a good idea to check that we've got reversing lights, not reversing, indicators, brake lights, this sort of thing. So Avril's at the back, hold on a second, and I'll do the lights. That should be, yeah, that indicator, the other indicator, yeah. Stop lights, yeah, stop. And the tail lights, yeah, there you go. A simple little check, then we've got all our lights all running, so we're pretty much ready to roll out now.
Here we go, our final day, pulling off. Just getting a bit of a video of Paul coming out of the spot that we were in.
Often our pitches are all lined up in a line. The guy said we could go straight on and over the grass if we wanted, but we just want to demonstrate how easy they are to turn. There we go, we just keep an eye on their mirrors. Keep an eye on the mirrors, keep an eye on the fence. And yet, by the looks of things, Avril's giving me plenty of signals that we're getting around there nice and easy. That's it, and we're off. So we negotiated that quite easy. Now you can see how easy they come out. There you go, we're off on our way back to Milton now. And Avril's giving us a little bit of a film up. We've had a cracking stay here, and we'll definitely come back again. We've got more warning signs in this truck than I don't know what. The seatbelt thing will be going in a minute. Let's get that on. Oh dear. As you can see, we've got gated access here, children's swings, all that on the right. As we get up to the old gate here, we just put your code in. And out you go. What a setup. That's it, off we go. Let's make sure we miss the posts.
Do you want me to go and put that on?
You can bring them up. Thank you.